I made the wrong decision. I don't like it here. These are the words no parent wants to hear, but these are the exact words you may hear if you don't do this. It'll save you a headache in the long run. You know, I had a really hardworking student, worked really hard in high school to earn really good grades. She knew from the beginning, or at least she thought, she wanted to be a nurse. So, you know, being very proactive as she was, she took it into her own hands. She's looking online for schools and she narrowed it down to a school. And she's like, Miss V, I found the school that I want. I'm going to go here. I'm only going to apply to this school. They have the nursing program. I can commute there, because that was her plan, to commute to the school. So we go on a college tour. I take a group of students. We're walking around campus. And at one point, halfway in, I say to her, so what do you think? And she looks at me and she's like, I don't like it. And I said, you know what? That's okay, because that's the point of why we go on college tours. We went back to the drawing board. We went on more college tours, and the school that she didn't think she was going to like, that's the one that she ended up going with. You have to visit the campus. The one advice I'm going to give you is, when selecting colleges, narrow your list, but you have to go there. Have questions ready. The questions, there isn't a perfect list of questions. The questions that are the best are the ones that make sense for your needs. So have a list of things that are important to you. Like, is it important to have certain clubs? Is it important to have evening activities for students? Is it important to have weekend activities while on campus? Is it important to have weekend activities for students who don't go home during the weekend? You know your child best. Sit with them. Have them come up with a list of things that matter to them. They want to feel as close to home, away from home. You can find a lot of information on all of the schools on their website. Of course, they're going to list as much as they can, but a list is not the same thing as having an actual experience. Once there, they can feel the environment. They can either picture themselves there, or they can say, no, I cannot see myself here. My advice is, when selecting schools, don't just go by what you're reading online. Don't just go by what the pictures. There is something in actually stepping foot onto the campus. Follow for more tips.